All right, hey guys. I wasn't planning on doing any kind of a coming back out on online here anytime soon because I'm working on a few things, and also Kathy's going through rehabilitation with her hip replacement, and she's doing really well. And thanks for all the prayers and concerns. We really do appreciate that. But while I was at my desk here and I was going through some news feeds, one thing popped up that I had heard about, but I hadn't really kept up with, and that's concerning digital price tags. And if you're not familiar with that, let me just start off with this article to kind of give everybody the same groundwork. If you are familiar with it, you can help all of us that are now catching up in the comments, and whether or not you've seen these in the stores and what I'm about to talk about, whether or not you've witnessed this. So, but just the groundwork according to this article, which was published April 30th, 2026, in Food and Wine, grocery stores are going digital with price tags. Here's what that means for you. Electronic shelf labels have sparked optimism and concern about the changing grocery landscape. And let's just skip on down here. Electronic labels, shelf labels, the small digital price tags now appearing in grocery aisles, also known as ESLs, are quietly changing the way we shop for food and stirring up controversy along the way. Walmart plans to install them in all 4,600 of the United States stores by the end of 2026. Now, when I told Kathy about what I saw today, she said, yeah, she has noticed these in our Walmart. And from my understanding from other things I've seen, they're not that obvious, although the examples that we're about to look at here are pretty blatant that they are digital. But the ones in Walmart, not so much. Unions are urging lawmakers to halt or ban the use of electronic labels, and one state has already passed legislation regulating how digital pricing can be used in supermarkets, with several others now considering similar measures. Supporters say ESLs improve price accuracy and reduce food waste, while critics warn they could accelerate job cuts and open the door for data-driven price manipulation. At their simplest, now this isn't a very long article, so just bear with me, okay? At their simplest, ESLs replace paper price tags with digital displays that can be updated remotely. Retailers say their introduction is long overdue. A typical Walmart supercenter carries more than 120,000 items and processes thousands of price changes each week, ranging from rollbacks to competitive adjustments in a recent corporate blog post. Walmart describes ESLs as a way to modernize how prices are displayed at the shelf, minimizing mismatches between shelf and register prices and freeing up staff time. Okay, so let's go further down. Robin Babbitt, Director of Corporate Communications for the chain, emphasizes that the technology doesn't alter the company's pricing philosophy. Quoting her, customers see clear, consistent prices at the shelf that match what they are charged at the register, she says. Prices are the same for all customers in any given store and are consistent regardless of demand, time of day, or who is shopping. Now, it's funny that she uses those exact same words because what I'm finding out is the total opposite of what this person's saying. I mean, total opposite. The National Retail Federation has made similar arguments in favor of ESLs, positioning the labels as a tool for accuracy and efficiency rather than a mechanism for dynamic pricing. A fear of many shoppers who worry that they could be charged more for items based on variables like high demand or peak shopping times. As they change the way prices are listed in supermarkets across the country, ESLs will undoubtedly alter the experience of grocery shopping. What remains to be seen is whether they help or hurt consumers and grocery store staff. Let's see. Okay, this is the final paragraph. Will ESLs result in dynamic pricing and price surges? Question of the day. Academic research may help assuage customers. I'll have to look that word up. That's a new one for me. Customer concerns A report from researchers at University of Texas at Austin and UC San Diego and Northwestern University, published in 2025 and updated this March, analyzed more than 180 million product-level observations from a U.S. grocery store chain before and after ESL installation. Ioannis Stamatopoulos, one of the paper's co-authors and a professor at UT Austin, says the results are clear. We find no evidence that ESLs led to surge pricing or meaningful increases in rapid price changes. The technology, he explains, changes the mechanics of updating prices, not the underlying economics of grocery retail. Oh, wow, this does go on more. So anyway, that gives you the groundwork, right? And let me see if I can go down here. Yeah, let's pull this up real quick, okay? Let's see what this has.
There is a lot of buzz right now about fair pricing as shoppers work to stretch their budgets.
Yeah, now an Arizona lawmaker wants to ban digital price tags in stores. So On Your Side Susan Campbell has the details on this new proposal and how it would affect us in the pocketbook.
Yeah, you've probably seen these, at least in some stores. I know they were just installed in one of the grocery stores I regularly use, so they are becoming more common. We talked about similar legislation in the state last year. The representative who introduced the bill says it is all about protecting consumers.
Electronic shelf labels are becoming more common, replacing old paper or plastic price tags. State Representative Cesar Aguilar wants to ban them in Arizona.
And what scares me is the consumer protection part of someone's able to walk into a grocery store and then walk out with a different price. I know that's not the case right now. We haven't seen it, but it can happen. And so I think the conversation that I want to start having is how do we start implementing consumer.
And as you see there, the price tags look relatively almost normal, right? They look almost like what we're to expect. There's just a tinge in the color, sort of that gray LED color. But other than that, it looks like the price, just walking by, you wouldn't think these are electronically enhanced pricing gizmos, right? So anyway.
Protections so that the people have that protection.
At the same time, Arizona Senator Ruben Gallego is touting his One Fair Price Act, which would outlaw surveillance pricing or changing prices based on a customer's personal data.
You could have capitalism. This isn't capitalistic, though, when you can actually use so much information that the consumer doesn't even have a fighting chance.
Just make the price already.
Linda's a shopper who worries about fairness in pricing. Here's an example.
Pull up something else, okay? This goes on to talk about it. So now we have the groundwork on what we're looking at, right? And let me see what else I've come up with here. Now, follow along with me. This one is debunking the idea that it's being manipulated.
Digital price tags.
What you see on social media, concerns of digital price tags using dynamic pricing, different prices at different points in time or location, used for airlines and in ride shares. But is it happening for basic goods? We went to Walmart in the morning and in the early evening to see, purchasing the same basket of items, and we got the same price. In 2024, Walmart unveiled new digital shelf labels, or a DSL. We asked them if prices could go up midday.
It's not something that we have the ability to do. The digital shelf labels it's done overnight when the store's closed.
The Walmart in Mechanicsburg allowed us in their store, showing us the DSLs, electronic price tags expected to be in every Walmart by the end of 2026.
It speeds a lot of things up for us, makes it a lot more efficient.
It used to take hours for employees to replace the old paper tags. Now, the price on the tag updates in minutes.
Instead of us spending hours changing the prices, we can spend hours helping the customers in other areas of the store, whether it's stocking the shelves.
DSLs also help store associates find items. With a click of a button, it can make the tag flash. As for price changes, store owners say they physically cannot raise them.
The system would block us from changing. Let's just say we wanted to lower a price, but we accidentally hit a wrong number. It would block it from happening and go right back to the base price. It wouldn't go any higher whatsoever.
Pennsylvania lawmakers are taking aim at dynamic pricing. Senate Bill 1205 aims to prohibit the practice on essential goods. However, an economic professor says if dynamic pricing is used on essential goods, it could lead to savvy shoppers.
In my opinion, we shouldn't
regulate, much like with the same airline companies. There are people that catch deals on tickets, and there are those that pay a premium. So this would be the case as well.
But for shoppers looking to get groceries today, Walmart says your price will be the same, no matter the situation. For WGAL News 8, I'm AJ Sisson.
So now we're led to believe, we've had the news come in and debunk all this. Now another news, this is on, that last one I think was, that last one was ABC. And this is a different affiliate, but this is ABC as well. This was posted 3 weeks ago. So, and the other was 2 months ago. I think I said that. So anyway, 3 weeks ago is this one coming up right now. Okay.
If you've ever seen prices change during the course of a day, you're probably seeing dynamic pricing in real time. Now, when that price goes down, it's good for you. But other times, the prices go up. So it really pays to know how it works. From electronic shelf labels like these to real-time prices online, dynamic pricing is the new norm. That's where the price you pay can change multiple times in one day. Bill Brockman doesn't see any advantage for shoppers.
I don't see why that would help me at all. It just confuses people.
Stephen Booker is not a fan either.
I don't like it because that means you can switch it at any given time.
Diane Rankin, meantime, says the new digital shelf tags popping up now in some Walmart, Aldi, and Kroger stores are hard to read.
Well, I actually have taken a picture and then increased it on my phone so I can read a couple of them.
Retailers that don't have the algorithmic pricing, they do face a structural disadvantage against the competitors who can respond to things like market conditions in real time.
Data platform Decodo found Amazon is the undisputed leader in price adjustments.
Amazon recorded over 116,000 price changes in our tracking period. That's 69% more than its nearest competitor.
Amazon's followed by Walmart, Kroger, AliExpress, Target, and Best Buy. Decodo's Gabrielle Vitka says clothing and electronics swing the most, while DIY and home improvement items stay the most stable. She says paying attention to these patterns gives you an edge.
Wednesdays are the best days for Amazon, Monday for Walmart, and Saturday for Target.
So if you see a good price, you might want to buy it now because that price could go up or down the next 5 minutes.
If I buy something and then later on it's a different price, I'm going to be upset.
That way you don't waste your money. John Mattery, Scripps News Group.
There we go. Sorry, guys. So in less than 6 weeks, two different ABC affiliates just kind of put two polar opposite news stories out, right? One saying, oh, no, this, we can't even do it. This isn't something that's possible. And then now, on the fly. Now, I won't get into the one video. I'll let you look for yourself now that we're all primed for this, but there are other videos just today's, I think, last couple of days where people are walking in the aisles and seeing them change right in front of them. And it's not just an algorithmic time of day kind of a thing. The fear is that it's based on ourselves, not the situation, not the time of day, not whether it's a busy time or a lackluster time. But as you walk down the aisle, there's barcode number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 who shops online. And we know that she typically buys such and so all the time. So the price can increase. And then Mother Jones comes down, who they don't ever see. And we know Walmart's covered in cameras. Cameras see this person maybe not dressed as well as some other people, maybe having a little bit harder luck on the income, at least in appearance. And so the prices may lower for this person. Who knows? And people are saying that they're catching them as this happens. So I don't know, guys. This is crazy. I don't. What's your take? Have you seen these things just change in front of you? I haven't. I haven't paid attention to them. I am now, and Kathy and I are going to probably do a little experiment here shortly. Not today, of course, but shortly, and just put a little bit of our own testing ability to see if we can catch it off guard. If we do, this is not a really boomer thing, but it does apply to all of us. And then, you know, it applies to every generation. But I know that some of us aren't keeping up. Technology is going so fast, and this is one that slipped by me, absolutely slipped by me. So what's your thoughts? I mean, do you think this is going to help people as they go through the store and have the prices? I mean, I don't see how it can. I mean, you don't put that much money into the system so that it helps the consumer, right? It helps the supplier, it helps the retailer. But anyway, let me know what your comments are, and thanks for watching. No music, no exit, no. I just wanted to this just kind of really flipped me upside down, and I just wanted to bring it to your attention and get your feedback. So let me know what you think, and I'll definitely read the comments, and let's discuss this. Let's see what's going on here, right? Appreciate you watching. Have a good day. Love you guys, and know that God loves you too. Take care. Bye-bye.